Good evening to you. Thank you for being part of this logging in, and also thanking you for being part of this session. Today we are going to handle about growing financially as a student. Yes, growing financially as a student. Under the topic, which is early planting, and the topic which is early planting, early. Good evening to you. Thank you for being part of this session. Today we are going to handle about growing financially as a student. Yes, growing financially as a student, and the subtopic is early planting, early harvesting. My name is Anthony Humuza. Yes, we are going to be handling growing financially as a student. Yes. Who am I? My name is Anthony. As I've told you, I'm not rich as per se, but why would you listen to me? Why would you listen to me? I've done courses in finance and investment. I'm a financial advisor at Britam. I'm an author. I'm an author. Yes, I've written a book called The Way Within. Yes, it's a personal development book. Uh, um, as a person or what I've studied in studies or what I've gone for studies is ICT, that is information communication technology. So which means um, I'm also qualified to give you this session because I've also done communication. I've studied about communication. Yes. So which is under ICT. So, but majorly, I've majored in under ICT. I majored in programming and networks. Yes, which is information communication technology. Yes, done various coaching courses, both kids and adults, and also relationships, branding and marketing courses, HR course, how to write books also as a course. So in case you want to write a book, or in case you want any guidance in the HR what in HR session or department, I can also guide you. Though I'm not doing an HR job, but I've done a course in HR, and I completed it. So in case you need any you have any questions about it, you could ask me and I could take you through. But also majorly, also if you want to write a book, I could assist you and could give you guidance. Yes, just in case you want. So that's me. So today we are going we are going to consider the first things first. We are going to see personal growth, which we could call it we would also call it self investment, uh, goals, vision, skills, staying positive, networking, learning, sales. Yes. For example, goals. We have to be with goals in life. We know that we are going we want to develop our financial skills, our finances as students, but we are starting with the main thing that would help us to finance to make us grow financially. So these are the things we are going to handle. So yes, investing in personal growth. What is personal growth? Personal growth is the process of improving oneself through learning new skills, developing new habits, understanding oneself, and increasing one's standards of living. Yes, this is classified into two. Yes, classified into two, which is self investment and also income investment. We see that with personal goal as students or as us, yes, when we invest, we invest in ourselves, we are growing personally or developing Oh, yes, we are growing personally. Yes, because many times you may find that we don't have money or we don't have income, but the person who we have who have become can 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 produce income, can produce money. Because many times you may find that even you don't have money, but you don't have anything that could help to attract that money. Now, for example, if you have some skills, or you are skilled with some you have good skills, and you have good behavior, you may find that people want to hire you. People want you to be part of them. So this attract jobs. This attracts opportunities. So when you have grown personally, there's something you attract. Yes, before you even get money. So we also see income investment, also the investment where for income. Yes, so we are going to look about these things in detail. So we see self-investment. What could we invest in to grow as people, or yes, as to grow? We see that there is general knowledge, or we call it education, whereby we go to school and they teach us. That is self investment. Now, for example, you may take some courses. You may decide to take courses as a person. Though that is self investment. You're investing in yourself. Many times we are not good, or we are not fit for such certain roles because we lack such knowledge, or managerial, or they want to, even sometimes they may want to promote us, but we lack that knowledge. You may find that they will get another person, but we are good in character, but we're good in other things, but because we don't have that knowledge, you may find that they do what they they hire someone else, or they put someone else in that position. That's why most time, if even if we are at school, it's important to, there's some skills you have to, some courses or some things you have to invest in yourself at your own cost, so that you may become productive. Yes, character, you also have to invest in character. For example, the way you behave also attract people. The way you behave towards towards the higher authority, uh, who people who manage you, or maybe your instructors or your supervisors, also create a way for opportunities. So good character attracts opportunities. So whenever, I know most times we are at a certain level, but when we try to invest time or invest resources, grow in these characters, and they become better every day, we open up doors for opportunity. Yes, discipline. The more we're consistent, the more we have good attitude towards work, we also open up open up doors for what, for opportunities. Because many times we see that people who are not consistent in what they do, they normally the system normally eliminate them, or people in higher position normally eliminate them, because they want a person who is consistent. That's why sometimes we need people who can help us, to grow our discipline, or who can motivate us so that we may grow in our discipline. Yes, developing gifts and talents. For example, gifts and talents, you may find that you have certain gifts, but because you're not investing time, you're not practicing, you may find that you may not grow these gifts. But whenever we practice, whenever we put time and grow these gifts open up opportunities. The Bible tells us that gifts will make a way for us, but it's this character that will help us and attain us in those, or to maintain those, to maintain in those position, or to maintain that miracle, or to maintain that blessing, or to maintain that job. Yes, so they see that these things go hand in hand. The gifts will create way, and the character will make us stay there. Yes. So many times you may find that you are skilled, very gifted, you have a good talent, but with bad character, you may find that people may eliminate you, people may send you away, people may demote you because of you don't have a good character. Yes. Financial investment. Financial investment. This help us. This we are going to talk about it, and also let's talk about it. Maybe let's go into details. Yeah. So first of all, let's first see why self investment. Self investment. We see self investment the part of financial literacy. The financial literacy now this falls into education. Yes, this falls into education, whereby you learn about money, you learn about income. So why would you learn about it? Knowing how to get money. Yes, as like for example, this training, knowing how to get money, knowing how to budget, to knowing how to set, how to manage it. Yes, how to manage it, the income you have got, how to manage it, and knowing how to maintain it, because there is difference between managing it also to maintain it. You may be managing it, but you're not maintaining it. For example, wealth, you may be managing it, but you're not following even the system. You may not follow the systems, or you may disappear. Your money may disappear. Yes, so knowing how to maintain it, putting strategies or how to maintain your money. Yes, character. So we have seen the part of the financial literacy. Now we are seeing character. Character. Yes. Character development. So in character development, we see there are three things. There is confidence, networking, and communication. So with confidence, you have to develop a confidence. Whenever you're doing something, people love or confidence attracts people. Yes, confidence attracts people. Whenever you're confident in everything, it's easy to communicate with others. It's easy to understand others. It's easy it's easy to engage others, and it's easy also to network. Actually, when you're confident, you can do these other two well. You can network well, you can communicate well. Yeah, yes, whenever you're confident. And most times you just need someone who can guide you, a mentor or a coach who can help you just to and whenever to attain these two skills. Whenever you're good at it, it's most is these ones will come naturally if someone takes you through. Yes, networking is attaching or engaging people, befriending other people. Yes, whenever we see that opportunities come from people, God will not bless you just when you're not when you're not engaging people, because miracles, blessings come from people. So God uses people. Whenever we engage people, doors of opportunity opens. People are the ones hire us. People are the one who give us references. So they will tell you, I have my friend I know who is good at this, and then they connect you. So whenever you have many people you know, it's a bit easier to get what you want. Yes, communication. When you have good communication skills, you will find that opportunities come to you, because sometimes you may be having right information, but you don't know how to communicate it, and people will not understand you, and people sometimes may mistake you to do what, may misinterpret you, and people won't misinterpret you many times. For example, you may be positive and people get a negative reaction. So you have to, when you know when you understand communication well, you give out the right communication which people understand, which people perceive, and then you'll be in the same line and at the same understanding. Yes. So as a student, growing as a student, yes. So growing as a student, how do we grow as a student? We have to invest in a skill for us to grow, or investing in purpose, and also financial growth. So we are seeing three things that help us to grow as a student: investing in a skill, investing in purpose, and financial growth. Investing in your passion and what you love most. So we see that in all these three, you have to invest in your passion and what you love most. Yes. Investing in a skill. Investing in a skill refers to the act of dedicating time, money, and effort to acquire improve or master a particular ability or asset of knowledge. So whenever we invest in money or whenever we invest money, time, and our effort to master a particular ability that means maybe let's say carpentry, let's say cutting grass or something else. These things help us to get money. This whenever we are good at these, whenever we invest in these skills and maybe we have given our best, you may find that people reference us. They may ask, who is good at carpentry, who can give you a good set of what chair. They will first think about you. Yes, so whenever we master that and those abilities and we are good at it and we are informed about them, so we become productive to the community and people will think about us and people will give us money. So what we are looking at to grow as students. Yes, financially. So what are the things that do we have? We say part of it is skills. So whenever we invest in skills, these skills will attract money. Yes. So investing in purpose, we see what is purpose. Purpose is a function or a role. Some Our role, for example, who we are, our function. Yes. Why purpose? It's who you are created to be or to do here on earth. Your assignment, the reason why you breathe is how you do service and it builds your identity. So this is purpose. It's who you are. For example, a hoe is used for digging. So its purpose is for digging. So it's the same thing with us. We should concentrate our most of our time and our energy on the things we are created for. For you as a person, you know what are good for you and what things you can do with little effort and you can achieve more. So these are the things you should concentrate on, and these are the things you should invest in your money, invest in your time, so that you may refine it and find it and become good at them, because they will earn you something and you love them. It's goals. We see goals. We have skills, knowledge, and image. For example, here skills, you may invest in skills, those skills that can attain. You may say that my goal this year is to invest in, maybe I want such a skill, and then you invest in it with time or money or knowledge. I want to get to attain this knowledge, and then you get a course, and then you do what, and then you invest in it. Maybe I want to become this person, and then you start buying clothes and you become that person, that image you want to achieve. Yes. And also as goals, you may say, summing it all, you may say that to become the person you want to become, since you want to become maybe you want to become a successful person, then you have to be attaining land, a car, a house, or and certain properties. Yes, investing in some time in something that takes you in the zone. That is purpose. This is a note, or yes, this is a note under purpose. Investing in something that takes you in the zone. What takes you in the zone? What I mean here is it's wise to invest in something that helps, that inspires you, that motivates you, that makes that takes you to, like when you fall in love. For example, I can give a when you fall in love, no one tells you that you should now fall in love with this person, or no one tells you that now you buy a gift for this person, or now you start caring for this person. No, it just happens normally. It's the same thing with your purpose. It will take you to that feeling. It will take you to that zone where you feel that things just move, that just flows. They just flows without even naturally. With they flow naturally. So it's something you should invest your time in that thing. That things flow naturally. Yes, preparing. We see now that uh, we have seen purpose, investing in purpose. Now we see that we have attained the skills. We have we are going we have invested in purpose. Now we have the skills. How do we attain the job, or what should we do to get the job? Preparing for job interview now here. Coming to your job interview prepared, relaxed, and informed can be the key to making that first impression. Yes, rapport is what matters at the job interview. So we see that here, having a good connection with the interviewer and communicating well with them is the best thing you can do to get that job. Yes. So the main point is persuading employers you are the right person for the role. How could you be productive in the company, and what skills do you have that can add to the company's growth? So that should be your main what purpose, to persuade employers you are the right person for the role, and how you could be productive to the company, and what skills do you have that can add to the company's growth. So yes, so we see that you have understood what could be what you could do. So we see here the some of the questions that you could face, or that you can that they can ask you when you're at the interview. For example, tell me about yourself. So when they ask you such a question, tell me about yourself, what you have to do, you give your education background, the technical skills you have, the soft skills. Now, for example, the education you have, you may talk about your documents, what you studied, and everything. Yes, that is in line with that. Then the technical skills, you may decide the technical skills, for example, the programming skills, such skills which are technical. Uh, the soft skills you talk about teamwork, creativity, innovative, open to learning, trustworthy, reliable. Those are the soft skills that are need. Some of the soft skills. There are many, but those are some of it. Yes. So whenever you face such a question, these are the things you should talk about. Talk about education, the technical skills you have for that job, and also the skills that are needed there to support that job, so that you may become productive. Why do you we are going You're going through the questions that you could face when you have gone to the interview. What do you want? Why do you want this job? Now, for example, you may tell them that you want this job because you're qualified. But most times they don't just need someone who is just qualified. They want more than that. So here you may tell them that you're qualified, but other than that, you have passion for that job. Yes, and you've been maybe practicing, and maybe you've been working, maybe you have experience, or it's your dream job, and you're seeing yourself doing that job and succeeding in that job. Yes. When are you willing to start? Most times when they ask you such a question, you have to tell them that you the shortest period that you could start working in. And with this job, it does not want it doesn't need you to lie people. When you go to the interview, it needs to tell the truth, always to tell the truth. Whenever you lie, people they could eliminate you. Yes, in case you don't deliver what you said you will. And sometimes you may face challenges at work, because what you said and is what you're doing, and sometimes you may find that you're working for just a little time, and you're being eliminated, and maybe for the next person who was maybe second in line to do what, to work. So here most times you need to tell the truth. Why do you think you make the right candidate? So here you may tell the skills you have, why you should be the right candidate. You may tell the skills and experience you have, if you have any. Yes, because many times you can't of course apply for a job where you don't have the skills. You should be in right position to be the right candidate. So even if you don't have experience, would also be an added opportunity. But in case you don't have experience, tell the interviewer the skills you have and also the passion you have to be in the right place to to be the right candidate. Why do you want this job? When, for example, when you say, why do you want this job, for example, you don't need to tell them that I'm broke or I'm what. No, they don't want to listen to that. What the main purpose or the main reason they are interviewing you, they are seeing you to see that you're adding something to the company. You'll be productive to the company. So in every question you're answering to, you should show that it should be in favor of the company, not in you, not for you. It should be in favor of the company. So when they ask you, why do you want this job, you have to tell them that maybe it's your dream job. It's maybe it's you could say that it's the job you have invested in, and you've been doing. It's your dream job. It's the job you have passion in. So such answers, and then you explain more. Maybe if you have experiences, or if you have done even similar jobs with that. Yes, and also maybe you could say that you have been dreaming to be working in that in the similar job. Yes. What are you? What are your greatest weaknesses? When they ask you about your greatest weaknesses, yeah, you don't need to tell about the real weaknesses you have. Yes, because sometimes because here you talk about you may talk about your strength, but your strength you twist them to become weaknesses, and you also give solutions, what you're doing, how to improve them. For example, you may say, I'm not patient. I'm not patient when it comes when I'm working in a team, because I want to deliver things fast. So what does that mean? It means that you are a good performer, and you want things to happen fast. But here, that shows that this answer shows that you're good at it. You're good at you're good when you're individual. So you have to show that also you can also work in team. For example, you may tell them that I'm also working on it, so that I'm also working on it through working in groups and also engaging other people, so that I see that it's not now a personal thing, but we are working in a group, so that we may gain from it all as a group. Yes. So that what are your greatest weakness? Yes, that could be it. Or sometimes you may say, another answer, you may say that I'm very very what I'm very maybe I'm very serious with time. For example, I see sometimes I feel bad, or I feel other people are lagging behind with what, with time management. So but I'm trying to improve this by trying to copy up with, to be patient with others, and because I understand that growing is a journey. So I be patient with others, so that I also may cope up because if you don't if you show that there's nothing you're doing it will means that you're not a good team player. And sometimes certain jobs they may need to be working in a team. Yes, and if you're not a good team player, then you may find that they give the opportunity will be given to another person. Yes. What do you know about the company? What do you know about the company? So here you have to make some research about the company so that you may be equipped, and you may and your answers may be on the fingertips, and you have to rehearse them so that you may understand them well and they may be on your mind. So what do you know about the company? You have to know the vision, you have to know the values of the company, you know how to you have you understand and know what the services they offer, what products they sell, so that you may also show the interviewer that you're interested in that company. Why do you need this role? For example, why do you need this role? You may tell them that this is the role you've been dreaming of, this is the role you want to do, and you're seeing yourself in future doing the same thing, or maybe you have grown in such a role and also training people in, in such a role. Yes, so you are passionate about it. Yes. Do you have any experience in this job? Sometimes if you have experience, you may tell them your experience, maybe 3 years, or if you don't have experience in that job, you may tell them if you have worked in a job that could relate with it. You could also tell them that you have worked in a similar job, or a job in line with that. Yes. Or if you don't have experience, you may tell them the skills you have, and also how you have a good attitude, and how you're willing to learn, you're open to learn new things in that job, and how maybe you could tell them that you have a good skill of learning fast, so you will attain the skills that are needed to work fast. Yes. How long do you want to work with us? Most times when they ask you this question, you have to tell them that you're willing to work with them a long period of time, because every company doesn't want to be hiring people in a short time, so that costs them. So you have to tell them that you're willing to work with them for a long period of time. How would you describe this position? So this position, according to you as a person, you tell them what you understand, you tell them how you feel about the job, you tell them what inspires you. For example, what inspires you in the job will make more meaning when they ask you such a question. How would you describe this job? You may tell them that to me, it's my dream job. It's the job I'm looking to do what to be to be to be working in, or it's the job of my the job I studied, and the job I feel I could do maybe the entire life. Yes. Or my dream job. Yes. So you could describe in that line, and you most times you have to show that you're doing the same job but you're growing. Yes. So that they may not have uh, you may not portray a mind that's not grow that does not encourage growth. Yes. What means have you used to improve your knowledge in this field? So here you give, maybe you have studied courses, maybe you have done some trainings, maybe you have got some knowledge, or you read books, so you give some information how you have managed to increase your knowledge in this line. What makes you a good team player? Here, when they ask you such a question, you give an example. For example, where you worked in a team, and the skills maybe you used to 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 work in a team. For example, maybe you could say that maybe we had given us an they had classified in different groups and they given us an assignment, but our team was not. Our team, everyone was on his way, but I tried to bring them together, and then made we made the assignment, and we were the first. So such examples, clear examples, yeah. Or maybe one of some of some of our group mates had some issues, and I tried to resolve them. Such, so you have to show an example that you're a good team player. So after we have seen that you some of the question they could ask you now, most times when you finish at the end of the interview, they tell you what what question do you have, or what would you want to ask us, or what would you want to know about the company. So whenever they tell you, ask you such question, or they tell you they give you an opportunity like this, like this, which they will have, which they will give you. So what you some of the questions you must ask, or you should ask, are these below. What is the next step after this? So this is a good question. It shows that you have picked interest, and it shows that you're open to the what? To the role. Yes. When do I start working? It means that you're ready already to work with them. How does a job feel like at your company? This means that you have picked interest with their company, and you feel like you already have put yourself in the shoes of working in their company, and you want to learn how the day is at their company, and how it feels like working with them. Yes, and you want to understand what is done during the day. So it shows that you have picked interest. What are the traits of the best performer at your company? This means that you you're motivated, you're inspired about their company, and you want to learn more things, and you want to understand how the best performer could what the best the traits of the best performer, so that you also be among the best performers. This will show that you are a serious person, and show that you want to you want this role, because most times what they are looking for, they want for someone who is passionate about the role and who is serious. How is the working culture at your company? There are many working cultures, so you the reason why you should ask this, because many times you may some working cultures as a person, they may not be on your vision. For example, some jobs you work and there's no growth. Yes, but if you want a company where there is growth, for example, where there is growth, for example, growth culture, or a growing culture is whereby you get trainings from the company. Maybe they hire a person to come in in the what in the company and trains you, or maybe they within the country they train you. Within the company they train you with the managers or big people there. Yes, so it depends on the culture. Yes, what you want to be in. Whenever you see that the culture does not work for you, of course you can't take the job, because it will suppress you. How do you rate this interview? This is a minor one, but uh, um, and this also would you it's like a feedback question, but these are the ones we have gone about. They are the best question you could ask. Yes, send in send in a thank you email at the end of the interview. Yes, this is crucial, and it also shows that you have picked interest, and it also shows the good communication skills you have. You put them to work. Things to remember: remember to keep eye contact, smile, sit up straight, and jot down relevant notes. So whenever you do this, it shows that you have picked interest. Whenever the interviewer shows you that when you go with a pen and the book, or and the paper where to write, it shows that you're someone who is serious and someone who is taking notes. Yes, because many times sometimes you might be told things and you forget. Yes, this shows that you're a serious person. Yes, and yes. After the interview, consider sending a quick thank you email to the interview. As we have said, yes, this shows a great communicator and you have picked interest. End with a friendly, clear sign off, such as looking forward to hearing from you. Yes, yeah. Financial. Now we have seen. You have. We have gone into the job. Now we see maybe you have a job. What would you do? Yes. So here we go with financial growth, investing in your income in assets, income gen or so you got a job and where would you invest? Yes, this is financial growth. Where would you invest? So investing in income, investing your income in assets. Yes, assets things like land, things like things which are tangible. Yes, investing in things in assets, income generating vehicles, these are like the stocks, land, assets. For example, assets. Things are like chair, things in the house. Yeah, things which are tangible. Okay, land and properties to grow or increase on your financial growth. So we see that you invest in your income in assets, which are tangible things, which you can sell and get money. Income generating vehicles, these are stocks, land, and properties to grow or increase on your financial worth. Yes. Income generating vehicles. Income generating vehicles, we say these are stocks. So under stock, we have an example of unit trusts. So what are unit trusts? So today we are going to concentrate one of uh, the income generating income generating vehicle we are going to concentrate on is unit trust. Yes. What are unit trusts? Unit trust is a type of investment where investors invest in a diverse range of assets like stocks, bonds, and other securities. Yes. So we see that income generating goals, as I told you, stocks could be an example, and also bonds and other securities, as I told you. So now here, how do we go about it? Now, for example, we see that most times, yeah, we finish school, but we are looking for jobs, and and we have graduated very many at campus, and we are looking for jobs. Everyone is looking for job, and you find that the job which most times jobs which are available, they can't take us all. Yeah, and we have very many. So we can create a system that could also help us to do what? To become productive other than to create the jobs ourselves. How do we go about? Maybe, for example, you're still in school. For example, sometimes you may find that you get some money, extra money. For example, at your pocket money. Sometimes you even finish maybe your term or your semester, and then you go back with some money, extra money. So we see that this money you can invest it in a unit trust where whereby it works for you. It works for you 1% every month, and this money when it grows on exponential form, that's the advantage that 2 times 2 you will have 4, 4 times 2 you will have 8, 8 times 2 you will have 16. So your money will be growing. So the earlier the better. The earlier the better. So now, for example, let's say you have started in senior four. Now, the good thing that our minimum gives opportunity to young people to start because it's 20K, and some go get more much money for pocket money, and sometimes even if you don't get much money, but it's a sacrifice. You're looking for you're looking into the future, because most times you may find that you get you may create money or a sacrifice, or you just you keep you you do what you sacrifice for today, and then tomorrow you become well. Now for example, you may, let's say that you get 100K, and with a hundred pocket money, you may decide to save just 20. Whenever you go to school, you save 20 of your money, and after the 20 you invest in, and then you start growing as a person. Because there, let me tell you something, that whenever you're still at school, your parents will do what? Your parents will be investing in you, will be giving you money. But the more, whenever you go out of school, now when they start investing in you, it becomes a burden to them. So you also have to use your brain. They expect you to use your brain after school to get a job, and so, which sometimes is a bit difficult. And for them, they will not understand those complaints, because what they have done their part. So it's time to do, to also you do your part. And most times you may find that you may you may have issues when you're asking for transport. Now I'm going for interview, I want some transport, and sometimes you may feel even bad when you're asking that money. But if you have saved your money somewhere, you may not give your parents burden when you're asking them. Sometimes some parents are even started abusing you, or they start first quarter to give you the money, such things. So you may not face such what, such a hard what, hard time. Yeah. So that's it. Whenever you start early, you will gain from it. And the advantage with it, it grows on an exponential form. And the good thing that when you, for example, when you start, let's say after like 5 years, you may find that all the money you invested, it has doubled up. Now you have much money. Yes. So these assets are managed by professionals. That's the good thing. And the good thing with it, there's no uh, much risk like other businesses that there maybe they you have it is a business of milk. The milk pan has fallen, and then all the milk has poured, and then you're back to zero. No, they are not. It's not like that. Or maybe you bought a cow, and the cow maybe it ate a what, a cavera, and it died. Or diseases such this, there was a disease breakout, and then it died. No, the good thing that when you invest, you go back and you have time to do your things, and to, as if you have not done anything, you go back to your studies, and while your money is working for you. Yes. Advantage of income generating vehicles, or advantage of unit trust: low risks, as we have said. It's not like maybe you have bought a, tomatoes or cassava, or and you may find that all the cassavas you have bought is sour. Or the accident comes, and maybe the things you bought, and they falls into accident, and then you have nothing. No, here you're sure that every month you just get your interest. Yes. And there are high returns in the long run. What do I mean here? As I told you that within 5 years, you may find that all the money you've invested is now has doubled up. Yes, stable income. What do I mean by stable income? You may find that most times we build, you may you may don't have you may maybe you may not you may not have when you invest, your investment becomes stable, and it takes many falls to go back in zero. So this helps you to be stable. Yes. Financial insecurity. So whenever you have grown your money, you're still in the system, and this system will help you to grow and grow and grow. It's like a tree. You one axe or two axe can't make a tree fall, which have grown huge. So it will need more axes, and these within 5 axes you'll be aware that I'm getting setbacks. So we'll pull up your stocking and go back to the line. Yes, passive income. As I told you, you invest and go back and do your thing, and your money generates. Yes, as I told you, this money is invested in bonds and other as securities. Yes, so this money, that's how it works. It's not magic. Advantage of taking on opportunities that come once in a lifetime. For example, here you may find that someone is selling good things, maybe at your campus, maybe somewhere, and you don't have money, but you feel like you have bought such things. But when you have your money and it's been growing, you may find that you have an opportunity to buy those things, maybe laptops, maybe bed, maybe something to start your own life. You may find that even there are some maybe foreigner students who have good things and they want to go back in their country, and you don't have any money, yet they are selling good things at cheap price. But when you have this money, you may find that you buy these things, and then is when you because you're also finishing up campus, you may find that these things help you to start life as an independent person. So build another point is build generational wealth. So within this system, it can help you to leave leave income for your grandchildren, because for as I've told you, within 5 years got you have now doubled your money. Your money, the money you've put has doubled. Yes, so which means that if it too much, it can help you to even feed your grandchildren. So that's how it works. As it grows, as I've told you, that it grows on exponential form. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. That's how it grows. Yes. So how do we start? The requirements which are needed are initial. The initial, which is a 20K, yes, a national ID, a passport photo, a bank statement. So the bank statement, we want to understand that the money you're giving us is clean money, because many people get money from other things. But here, as a student, we understand well that of course your parents are the one who give us your money. So we just need that to understand that even if you just open up a new bank statement with nothing, when you have had this call, we start with you, because we only just need a bank statement, so that, because many times also when you're withdrawing that money, you may be withdrawing from much quantities, and they don't need for to use a phone. So they need a bank where you get large amounts of money. Yes. And also there's forms we give you, application forms that you fill in, and then we start the process. So we see that the minimum is 20K, which is very, very, very favorable to you students. And also the top up is 10K. Yes, that's the advantage with it. So the good thing, as you see here, this lady, uh, is called undaily, unbly daily. So the 1% is broken down into bits, and then you get your money every day. So the good thing with this account, that even if you want to remove it. Your money to remove it within 3 weeks. Your money has generated something. Yes, so that's the advantage with it. So advantage of Britam Unit Trust funds are they are flexible income. It's cheap and simple to start. As we have told you, this 20k, tax free, effective as cash management, effective management that is managed by professionals, as I've told you, diversification of products. So apart from that, we also have other products in case you have you have some good money. For example, we have the one which also start with 100k, and we have others that start with uh, other what other amounts of money. But since your students brought for you this, which is favorable, and also if you have a group as a student, you can also save as a group, which could also generate more interest for you. Yes, easy access of your money. So you can access your money anytime you want it. Yes, and anytime you want it, you can access it. So your interest is yours, and the the one you have put is also yours. So you can withdraw anytime you want. Your money keeps value. Now, with this, it means that your money keeps. For example, you may decide maybe you have gone somewhere and you come. Sometimes they change notes, but here, of course, it's like the notes have changed. Changed automatically, so your money keeps value. You don't worry about that. Yes, your money keeps value. Update of financial literacy, for example, gives such trainings, and these trainings help you to grow and also to understand, give you insight on how to increase or how to manage your finances. Yes, compound interest, as I told you, compound interest that money grows exponential value, and this helps you to grow as a person financially well, and also to attain your goals in life. For example, as a student, there are some things you may be wanting as a student, but and sometimes you fear they are not in line with what your parents can give you, and you can uh, when you use this system, you can manage yourself, and then you save yourself. You save some money. Maybe you want to buy a bike, a bicycle, or you want to buy maybe motorcycle. By the time you finish school, you may find that you can achieve them when you start early. Yes, advantages of early investment. So self employment. For example, we see most times we finish campus, but we don't have what? We don't have work. Here you can start as an entrepreneur and you start something for yourself. Yes. Early independence, for example, many times we are at our parents' places. You want to leave, but you don't know how to start. You don't have the income. You don't have income to buy things in the house. You don't have rent money. But when you have been saving, you already have now. You can start buying and you can start your own life and start living your life the way you want it. Because many times you may find that parents you're still under their wings. They tell you, command you, do this and do this, and you feel like not doing it, but since you're still under in their wings, you have to do it. So this helps you to be independent as young adults. Yes, early retirement. For example, if you start early saving, you may find that you may even retire at 30, or yes, or early 40s, and you start as an entrepreneur and you do your things. Yes, live a desired life earlier. Most times there is a life we want, but if we don't invest it early, we may not achieve that life. So whenever we track ourselves and we focus on what we want through investment, you may find that you achieve the life you desire. always having a plan B when you lose a job. I've seen many people go back to zero when they lose a job, but here, when you have been saving and been preparing for yourself for situations and time like this, you may find that by the time you lose a job, you can just create your own job because you have been saving for yourself. Yes, you can become an entrepreneur, or you can within that period when you're looking for a job, you have something on the table you can put on the table, and you can also pay rent. Yes, living a happy life. Uh, as I've told you, when you just come out from school, you may even fail. You may start hiding when your colleagues call you for outings, call you for gatherings because you don't have money, and you feel you're out of place, and you have been looking for jobs, and your jobs are nowhere to be seen. But here you live a happy life and you express yourself, you network with others because now you have something. And even if you don't have a job, but you have something, because through these networks, through contacting with your colleagues, it creates opportunities. Yes, you may find that you meet people with the job, or people who already have people who they know they can offer you a job. But whenever you out of place, you may find that you don't meet these people because you fear you don't have money. Yes. Early marriages, many people at campus, when they finish, they want to marry. Maybe they have seen their partners, but they don't have the income to start the marriages, and they are from religious families, and they can't just go in marriages like that. So, but when they have been saving, you may find that you get what, because there are some people who get good money. For example, 1 million as pocket money. You may find that could work for them, and by the time they finish school, they already have what is required to start homes. Yes, and responsibilities. Sometimes you may find that you want to contribute to certain maybe weddings, maybe certain uh, functions, but you don't have the money. So it helps you to become responsible. Yes. So, in summary, what we have learned about knowledge, how to attain knowledge and how to put it into work, purpose. So, this knowledge helps us to be purposeful, and also to attain our vision. Yes. So, with this, when we are passionate, when we are up, because they go hand in hand. When we are passionate about our purpose and our visions, we, and using the skill of communication, we grow our income. Yes. So we attain all this through getting mentor and life coaches. Yes. So for example, if you feel like you need a mentor in such an area, you can contact us as Britain, and we can give you a person who can guide you. Or you can contact me in case you need anything else. Yes. So because most times we need mentors and life coaches, and when you don't have them, you may find that most times we go into anxiety. We don't know what to do. We become confused. So whenever we have advantage, whenever we have an advantage to use these people, is we develop faster and we grow faster. Yes, so that's it. Invest with as I've told actually we have finished this interest program. So as we see that, as we have attained our skills and we have done everything, it's always good to also track yourself every year to see what you have achieved and where you are and which position you're in. You can also track your goals when you do not have a job. You can spend your time or focus on personal development. so that when you get your miracle or blessing or job, you know how to maintain it. Yes, most times we normally think that growth or becoming well is only having money, but it's not the case. Most times money come because of who we have become. So whenever we become that person whenever we grow, we can attract that money. Yes, because at work they are not in the workplace, in the companies they are not looking for someone who has money, but they are looking for a certain person. So that person you can whenever you don't have a job, you can decide to work on yourself so that you may become that person who they are looking for in companies and workplaces. Yes. So by the time you have opportunity to meet that person who needs someone to work. You're already what? You're already the fit, or you're already that person who fits in that position. For example, they say success is when preparation meets opportunity. Yes, success is when preparation meets opportunity. So whenever you prepare yourself well and opportunity comes, it means you just knock it down and then you're good to go. Yes, so that has been our training. Thank you for being part of us. Thank you for taking your time and listening and watching. That's it. Thank you very much. Thank you. In case you want to contact me or you want anything, you can contact me on that number or reach out that YouTube channel for more training. For example, there's another training we had where there are some systems. There are some systems you can use to do what? To budgeting systems. If you get maybe your salary, or yes, your salary, which you can use to get more at, which you can use to budget yourself, so that you may manage your finances well. So I'll also link that video link under below this, so that in case you have interest in it, that training will help you to manage your system, and also to to be on track. Yes, this because there are different systems that help you to manage your finances whenever you get your salary. Because most times we see that we don't have systems that are in place to grow our finances or to grow our wealth. But this system will help you, or this training, the one I'm going to link below this, will help you to grow your income. Yes, I'll be linking under this. Thank you very much, and also maybe to link my LinkedIn link, so that in case you want to maybe message or do anything, you can message me on LinkedIn, or in case you want anything, you can call that number, or you can